we've been family friends for a long time, and I watched her kind of always focused on youth, even when she was still kind of a youth herself, and developing and growing and supporting and elevating where she could, with a huge focus from her heart on youth and helping them conquer and thrive. She started her own business, and I know that became a business out of need because she started volunteering and saying yes everywhere that she could to make a difference and elevate through marketing and communications, graphics, website development. She's evolved over time in what she does. I know she's going to share that a little bit more herself. But when she came in to see me, I don't know, we run into each other in a lot of different circles, but she was sharing how much she was loving what she was doing a year and a half or so ago, but she was really wanting to, like, I need it to be a business. I need this to be a way to support myself. And I said, girl, let's make you a member and let's get you out there and kind of show that you've anchored yourself as a business owner through membership with the chamber. So she's done some work for us as well. We love everything she creates because everything for her comes from a vision from heart. So, Savannah, I'd love for you to tell your story.
Thank you so much, Trish. Let's give it up for Trish. And also, all you all for coming. I really appreciate you. I applaud you guys, honestly. It fills my heart. And so this is a reason for this ribbon cutting, because I have this like idea of the vision, right? But a lot of people don't understand. A lot of people don't see the vision, and that's okay. But the point is that the support that I have for the vision that I am birthing and seeing to, in my life is going to come to pass, not because of me, not just because of me. How about that? Because of course I work hard, of course I do what I can, but it's because of all of you who are here today and those who are watching online, because I do have this live for, people who can't attend. But that's what it's about. It's about community, it's about business, and it's about, making sure that we're making a change in our community, and not only just a change, but an improvement. Because sometimes, it's not that we need to change, it's that we just need some improvements here and there, and so I'm grateful for that. So
Through relationship.
yes, and let me give you a hug. I want you to have a seat, because I'm going to talk for at least 3 minutes. So have your seat. She's a queen. I need her. I need to respect the feet. You know what I mean? Respect the feet. No, I just, because what happens is, I'm just going to be, a little bit transparent. Is, they ask me what are the talking points for Trish to, talk about me, but she does so much. I can talk about myself, and I could, say, hey, this is what I do, and I would love for her to have her seat as the queen that she is. Honestly, it's not, no anything like that, but just so that you guys know that I respect her, period. Okay. So I started a business in 2021, and it was obviously after the COVID situation. I was always doing things for myself with my brother Josh, at Thanks for Giving, working with the community, basketball tournaments and things like that I would love to do. And so I just did a website. I was able to do, create the documents and everything like that. And what happened, COVID hit. And I was actually going to San Francisco, and I was sleeping in my car at times because I am not a person that cares about money. I care about my community. I care about people. I'm a hippie, basically, and so I had to make that shift after COVID, but before that, I was able to go to the lowest moments, but not only that, but to rise in those lowest moments, to bring myself up to where I want to be, and that was what? If you think about it, what is Instacart? What is DoorDash? It's this independence of working, the flexibility of working for yourself. Obviously, there's this huge company. So I said, you know what? I want to start what I need to start. And it came because of just the passion that I've had for my community. It came from the passion that I had just to give back to others. And so eventually I was able to say, well, after all these years, look at the skills that I have. Look at the tools that I have. And I built that as a business, as a creative designer. Now, before COVID, I was just like, I'm a digital media designer. After COVID, it's like, oh, you're creative. You actually have a title, and that's a blessing. So for anybody that's actually looking at COVID, and of course there, you know, we've lost people in our family, but to look at the actual benefit of us going through some really hard times is that we came out of it. There are apps now that are easily accessible for us to be able to do what if we wanted to do a invitation for our kid's birthday party, we can just go online now for free, really, and create that ourselves, right? So the access that we have now to technology is so much more user-friendly, and I'm really grateful for that. So I was able to start that business, and my mission is to build relationships and to influence digital knowledge by providing affordable prices and working as a team to bring clients the success they desire. What does that mean? Sometimes I'm going to work with somebody who doesn't know about Modesto Chamber. And I'm going to be able to say, did you know that there is an organization that you are able to collaborate with to it's not just to boost your business, but it's for the support. So these things that I'm really grateful for. And I need to remind you all, everybody's like, is it a grand opening? It's not a grand opening. I do not have a place of business. And that is that's for a reason. I did that on purpose because I've always wanted to do remote business. I always wanted to be able to travel somewhere and still maintain the workload that I have. So today, I need to basically, convey that to you all. I am a remote business. For those of you that do not understand, I do not have a place of office that you can come to. I have a place of office in my home that you cannot come to. But that's my office and that's my place where I am able to serve my community in the ways that I'm able to serve my community. The values that I have is, what's this month? Anybody? I'm a Black-owned business. And I'm really proud of that because if you know, and if you go back to history, and I'm gonna let you all research that because I'm not gonna go back, that there were times where we did not have this access to even just reading. So for me to be a Black-owned business today is absolutely a blessing. And I don't want you guys to clap for me for being a Black-owned business, but I want y'all to clap for the people that made it possible for me to be able to stand here today to be a Black-owned business. So let's do that. The other thing is that, that's my daddy, right? That's the Black side. And that's my mama, and that's my Latina side. So the other part of that is I, also am able to represent my Hispanic, culture. And I appreciate that. I was actually raised more with my Hispanic culture. So I know that a little bit more. And so I will go ahead and let you guys know that. If you see right here where this gentleman is, right behind him, there is actually, Narendra, right to the side of her, I have a basketball brand that is called Hu Vida. And if you understand that, it means basketball life, really. And so Vida is life. And so I was able to transform my Black and my Hispanic side to create something not like that's, if you guys really understand, that's because of the business that I was able to establish. Because I am a graphic designer, because I'm a designer. So Hu Vida Comunidad now is something that I'm going to be able to pursue as a nonprofit to be able to give back. Not that I haven't been giving back, but officially able to, say, hey, you know what, your taxes are deductible because you know how people like to, have those taxes deductible. And so at the end of this, when you guys are able to eat and have a good time and eat them donuts, look at that because there's a magnet, there's a shirt, and there's things that I'm able to contribute to my community because eventually I would love to be able to offer scholarships to minority students who are basketball players. This is what my business is going to be able to do for my community. And I'm so proud of the fact that this is going to happen one day because I'm going to work hard. I am working hard. But now that I'm able to say, you know what, publicly, I have the support of Modesto Chamber, you guys will be able to say, okay, I trust her a little bit more, right? and give me, those connections and the people that I can actually reach out to. The next thing is that I am a sustainable business. There is very little hard copies. There is very little paper trails, I should say. And everything is digital. And so what does that do for our world? So not only am I affecting our community, but I'm affecting our world, and that pleases me so much, and I'm so grateful to be able to be that person that is in business, not only to benefit our community, but our world. So the other thing is that we did clap for the Black people who did pave the way, but there was also people in our Hispanic community who paved the way. So if we can just give them a hand of a clap as well. And so the services I do provide is, I am a designer, so I do not do marketing, but eventually I would love to work with a marketing company and look what happens, and this is how God works, because we sure do have somebody here in the building who is a marketing person, and I appreciate you so much for coming. And I think that the best thing is that to be able to work together, not just from chamber to business, but to business. And the last thing is that let's be real. A lot of times when you start a business, you do not pay yourself. So I have been in this business since 2021, and I have been struggling to make the income, but I don't mean that in a negative way, because it has been a reward for me to be able to pursue the things that I wanted to do ever since I was a kid. I told my mom, I want to go to Nike, and I want to be in that business. And eventually, because of my dad and his business, like I want my own business. I want to do what my dad does. So in that note, I appreciate my dad. Don't look at my eyes. I appreciate my mom. And more than that, I appreciate who they birthed, because now my brother's here today, and he's here to support me. And so yeah, let's give them a hand real quick. So those are the things, if you're catching on the value of what I provide as a businesswoman, as a community advocate, really. But I make sure that I compile who I am into everything, so that you're getting the best of who I am at every single time of my life. Like whether it be business, whether it be on Instagram, whether it be just chilling and drinking. I'm not gonna go crazy and be this crazy person. Like, we're gonna have a good time, but it's gonna be substance, and we're gonna make sure that at the end of the day we're bettering our community. The other thing is trades. I remember my dad at some point talking about trades, and I was like, okay, that's interesting, but never really understood the magnitude of what trades can do. And it's not just about, I get it, you get it, like we're exchanging. It's a value of appreciating, like that you work so hard, and this is honestly, excuse me, but that you work so hard to be the person that you want to be in your life, because of course, and this is not to shame nobody that's working for somebody else, but because you are going out there and you're deciding that you want to make a difference in your actual life, it's a magnitude of gratitude. And I appreciate that. So the people here today the person here today that I would actually really love to just let you guys know is that Andrea Garcia, I'm sorry, she got married. This was years ago. I gotta catch up. This was years ago, really. But Andrea Garcia, and she does these balloons. She does flowers, and she also, with her husband, they have an auto repair shop. So I'm able to take my car in and say, I trust you to take care of this service. But then she's able to actually reach out to me and say, you know what? I'm going to give something back also in return of value. I'm going to give something back in return of value, and I'm going to give you some sort of designing content for you to be able to promote yourself and be a better business, in our community. So please give it up for Andrea Garcia and her daughters. I really appreciate that so much. The last thing is, I just want to leave with you all is a designer. Who in here is a designer? Who's a designer?
Some things.
Thank you. She hit it on the nail. I spoke about this at a point, but we are all designers of our life.
Amen.
Of course we got God.
Yeah.
Of course God is good and God's going to design, but we actually have the control to be able to, design what we want. You see a goal? What are you going to do? You're going to plan for it. That's a design. That's something that you're able to put forth, a vision that you're able to put forward so that you're able to do that. So now I want you all to really just think about that. The power that you have to create is crazy. It's awesome. And that's what I want to give to my community. I want to be able to, in different ways, right here, when you guys are, walking around and eating, I have a book where I started, honestly, like it wasn't where I started, but it goes back to the days where I was at Kent Parks Community Center and I would do all-star games, dunk contests, and these things, and I would design the actual brochure. And to now, where I'm able to do so many greater things, and it's not just for my benefit at all. It's for the benefit of my community and my world. So I really appreciate y'all for coming, and honestly, like, it ain't about me at this point because it's about my community being here for me. And so as you all applaud, let's applaud together because I appreciate y'all. Don't go up.
All right, so you tied a lot of things together. You left out you're a proud Black female business owner. That is
Black
like,
Latina business
Did I?
owner.
Did I?
Black Latina business owner.
Okay, you know what? Now that she said that, I was going to leave this to the end for my special thank yous. But being, yes, a woman owner is very, very, very awesome because I look up to people like you. And like, it's crazy because how old was I when you said I met you? No, it's really that. How old?
20 years ago.
yeah.
So we're gonna age me, but y'all can do that yourself. But it's amazing because literally, like, I've looked up to her as a woman period, and all of a sudden, she took Cecil Russell's position, and not that she like stole it or nothing like that. I'm just saying, like, obviously this guy. I'm saying this guy is a he's well known. He's a very significant member of our community, and so for her to take that place, oh my gosh, like. That's amazing, and I want that to be, something in my life as well. So, I do work with Women Tech Makers. Yes. They are a, organization that is trying to get women in business, but I work with a lot of other women, and it's a great thing to be able to try, like, with my braider. Honestly, see, my hair's cute. Braided by Key. She does my hair, and so the point is that I'm able to work with other women, and so this is for Trish because she just accomplished something huge, and not only that, but because I appreciate her for seeing me as a valuable member in our community and wanting to make sure that I'm boosted and I'm lifted and I'm encouraged. And so for that, I appreciate you so much. Can we please stand for her? Thank you so much. Woo!
That did not
So flowers by Andrea's Bloom.
All right, how do we wrap this up? Holy cow. Okay, I need a minute. All right, so back to, we're here to celebrate you as a business owner, so we're gonna go there. All right, so beautiful soul, beautiful vision, beautiful investment of self, right where I started, making a difference. She will say yes, she cares about everything if you ask her. Also come to her and say, I wanna hire you. She is here to be a success. successful, prosperous business owner. And we are all here to help her do that. So, step one, let's talk about my value. It won't always be the way we started. You deserve to earn what you're worth. And I know you value that, and you're figuring that out. So I'm proud of you for those accomplishments. The opportunity that we had to sit together where we had this, but I'm struggling, I'm ready to be a business owner. I'm like, well, let's start here then, which is a different way to do it, but this is where we started. She's done some work for us, branded by. Everything in our community matters because we build on relationships. That's where we find synergy and success. No matter the population, the culture, the age that we're trying to lift, we have to lift everyone together to get our whole community up. And we're doing it, right? We're doing it. That includes our business owners. No matter how small, we're here to elevate them. So we have a few other presentations we're going to make. We're going to transition to the official part of this. Actually, I'm going to start with you, Alfredo.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm here on behalf of Furnish from McClintock's office. And congratulations on your business. It's awesome to see that although during the COVID times it was tough, but your mind and your heart, like they mentioned, is what kept you pushing. So on behalf of Congressman McClintock, I would like to present the certificate to Digital Media Services by Savannah Williams in recognition of an outstanding and invaluable service to the community.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations.
Come closer.
With him.
No, together.
She's bossy today.
1, 2, 3.
I appreciate you guys understand that he just came out of that. You improv that. That was nice. Thank you.
He said it's the mindset. Yeah.
Thank you. My name is Gavin Klein, and I have the privilege of representing Congressman John Duarte. And it's an honor to be here today to celebrate this with your family and the friends and everybody coming together. I've had the opportunity to get to know you over the last year, and you're a great service to the community. And we are extremely excited to see your business serve the needs of our community. On behalf of Congressman John Duarte, United States Congress, I want to congratulate you and wish you the best success moving forward. And I also have a certificate from the Board of Supervisors, and they're so extremely happy for your business and the services you're bringing to the community. So on behalf of the Board of Supervisors as well, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
By the way, for everybody watching, this isn't because of my dad is a councilman. This happens at Modesto Chamber, so make sure you tap in.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for all being here. So on behalf of the California State Senate and Senator Marie Alvarado Gale, I want to congratulate you on your ribbon cutting with Modesto Chamber of Commerce. Thank you for everything you do for our community. I know we met in the community, you have a great family. Your dad's always a jokester, so but thank you, and I want to wish you all the best.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. Hearing your story, I not only was inspired, but I believe all these individuals in this room have been inspired by your story. So on behalf of Assemblymember Juan Alanis and the California State Assembly, I congratulate you on making your dream become a reality. I know you're going to go very far after hearing what you had to say. I was like, yes, you are going to go very far. So I am excited, and we are very excited to see you take off. Congratulations.
Madam Mayor?
Sue for
Council member
re-election. I will publicly say that I re-elect Sue.
Chair Meyer, are you going to join us?
Yes.
To the council, please?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Oh, you want that side?
This way.
It's gonna mess things up. I'll hold you
No,
there a second.
don't mess it up. You're good.
I won't look.
Okay.
I won't look. No.
Don't look.
I won't look.
Go, go, go.
Teamwork. See?
I know.
Let's give it up for our council members.
I'm just gonna say this. I watched you grow up. So this
is a proud mama moment, I can say that. On the basketball court and in many other ways, you've showed leadership from as long as I've known you. I'm not one that brings up the female component very often, I just don't. But, let's face it, when I was your age, I couldn't get a credit card without my husband's approval. This is no exaggeration. So we've come a long way, baby. So it really is. It's such a great example to other women, to young women, to girls, that we can do it. We can do it. We're working towards it. So I want to congratulate you. And this is presented to Digital Media Services by Savannah Williams on this day of February 15th, 2024. On behalf of the Modesto City Council, I offer my congratulations on your ribbon cutting ceremony and celebration of your services in Modesto. And this is Councilmember David Wright that serves with me, Councilmember Jeremiah Williams. I wish you all the best in the years ahead, and this is signed by me, Sue Zwallen, Mayor of Modesto.
Is this the last of the certificates? Well, as my dad is standing here, I'm sure he would love to say something. Appreciate you. David is awesome. Re-elect him as well.
You all know the girl is spoiled. All that other hippie stuff and all that, she's spoiled. Trust me.
Is that it? Was that what it was?
She's been spoiled, but she's been spoiled more than...
get that off his chest.
Right. But she is absolutely more spoiled because she has a beautiful mother who loves her.
So she took after her mom instead of you.
Yeah.
That's good, right?
Yeah, because she's the one in the community all the time. But beyond that, Savannah, you know, you were my first child, and still are my first child. And of course, we had twin boys, and some of you may not know, but that's my son.
Hey, Michael, love you.
His other twin brother was here just a second or two ago, and he has a moving company. He's moving somebody to Idaho, so he's kind of he has to get that dialed in. But we're proud of you, Savannah, and we know, and also. She did go, we did have her go to Central Washington University where she got a bachelor's degree.
Amen.
She started at MJC for a couple of years, and then she went to Washington up east and northeast, and we were very proud that she has her bachelor's degree. And she will do more things. The one thing that she will do, she will make money. You know,
I would love to become a doctor one day, like, you know, to have my doctorate, Dr. Williams.
Okay, Doctor of Creation, but as it stands, you know, we're really proud of her mother and I, and her brothers, and also her other sister that I adopted when she was 13. We have a daughter who's 41, and we have 2 grandchildren from her. And of course, Michael already said our other 2 grandchildren are a little sickly because of the weather, but little Zayden would love to be here to hand her these flowers. But beyond that, we're thankful for the friendships that we have in our community and the family, because it's really all about family. You know, family is one thing, but friendships sometimes supersede family. And the love that we have, and you feel right now in this room. And see, some of you thought I talked a long time. So, now you know. But, you know, Savannah is a product of her environment, and I truly love this community. I will continue to love this community, whether I'm city council or not. The fact of the matter is, people matter. There's a saying, it says this: how can we say we care about people if we don't care about what people care about? And people care about a lot of things, and I want to be that person along with my daughter to also care about those other things that people care about. With that being said, I love you. Give me a
Love you
hug.
too.
All
Product of my environment, for sure.
Terry, would you like to say a few words?
On behalf of the Modesto Central NAACP, Savannah, we are extremely proud of you. You know, the accomplishments that you have done, and you are a prime example of what a young black entrepreneur can do. And we're here for you. If you look at our website, guess who works on our website for us? So we depend on her to do a lot for us when we need things posted on our website. I actually have a degree in computer graphic design that I've never used. I decided to use my HR degree, and that's what I've been doing. But I know the challenges, I know the hard work it is to design things, and she's accomplished a lot. And you know, we're supporting, gotta support her in each and everything she does. You know, so Savannah, we're really proud of you. Thank you.
Thank you, NAACP. Oh, yeah, that's right. Thank you. You got the nice, you know, what's that called? The label thing that you have. Okay. What's this one right here?
Would you like to make the certificate presentation for the church?
Sure. Well, I'm super proud of this one.
I knew it.
She made me cry.
You made me cry. I'm proud of you too.
I know her struggles personally.
Yes.
Okay, so the Modesto Chamber of Commerce gives special recognition to Digital Media Services by Savannah Williams in honor and celebration of your dedication to the Modesto community. Super proud of you. You keep going, and I love the fact that you didn't leave us out. You recognized both sides of your family, and that was so touching. Because people don't understand how hard it is to be African American and Latina.
We ain't nothing. It's a mix.
We're something.
Not in this
We're
house.
something.
Right.
We'll
Right.
always be something.
I meant that in society's way. Yes.
It's society's way, but we'll always be something in this community. And together, we both do the same exact thing. She doesn't do it better than me, I don't do it better than her. What we both do equally is we support this community. Her for a lifetime and me for 5 years. So I thank you for everything you said. It was just so enlightening and so necessary and needed. And you're gonna do great things, sweetie. And yes, we're gonna market together.
Yes, I am.
Okay.
All right, and I have the honor of doing the last but not least presentation, which I assume is going to be in your home office that no one's allowed to come in.
Right. I'll show you on my Instagram page
Yeah,
now.
all right.
Follow me, by Savannah Williams.
So I'm not going to say a whole lot more other than I'm proud of you also. I appreciate you, and I love that you came in and trusted me to have the conversation, and that we're here together today to celebrate your accomplishments. Very, very proud of you. So
Y'all don't leave it up. I got a flag. My dad has always had this, and I was like, oh, that's so cool. Now I got it. Really though, I'm so excited. Wait, do one more because I honestly was looking at that photo. I mean, at that picture.
All right.
My dad was saying, well, it started from the bottom, now we here. And that does not mean that I'm at the top, right? It means that I'm mid, and that's okay, because I was at a point where I was lower than I am today. And so, the only way that I can actually get higher and be to new heights, because the Modesto Chamber is doing what they are supposed to do, is to have the support of you all. So to follow me on Instagram, to follow me on LinkedIn, and to actually share, you know, it doesn't have to be actually on social media, but you know, oh, you know, you need digital media services? Cool, I know a person, right? And to be able to do that for me. And so I really appreciate that you guys are here, because that means that I can count on you, right? I can count on you. But further than that, I would love for you guys to also contact me and say, how can I support you? I would love to be able, I do give my, my services as, you know, a contribution to the community, only so much throughout the year, but if you hit me up and you say, you know what, I have an organization, or I have this, you know, pursuit that I would love to contribute to my community, contact me, and that, you know, I'll be able to, you know, help you with that. But definitely more so, we're here for what? That money, money, money. And so, like I said,
To not let her always volunteer.
right, because you see how I went there real quick? But to come back to, yes, the point is that I am now officially, as far as with my city, to be able to be recognized as a with the Modesto Chamber, is that yes, I'm actively pursuing not just the money and not just clients, but to be able to turn your ideas into digital reality. Wow. Love y'all.